Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome, and this is the Mirai Guardian MX. It can be yours at the moment for a paltry $290 US dollars. Your exchange rate may vary. Now, this is the newest of the Mirai Guardian lineup. It joins the Guardian and the Guardian QI. The Guardian is the budget one at $250, the QI at $260. So this is the top of the line at the moment. And obviously, this is the big brother to the Fury lineup. Now, big issue, big difference. There's not a lot. The Guardian MX, interestingly enough, doesn't have an afterburner speed listed. The Guardian's the fastest, 1125, 213 between afterburner and max SCM speed. And the Guardian MX is the slowest with the QI in between. They're all pretty similar in size. The max is a little bit heavier. Let's see, propulsion-wise, we do have a big difference here in that the let's see, thrusters, I think, is actually what I'm looking for here. Well, I was thinking there was a difference here, but no, they both have two main thrusters, 4 retro thrusters, 16 maneuvering thrusters. They both have one quantum drive, one fuel tank, one jump module, nothing different there. Under systems, I hear this is what I was looking for. The MX, the new one here, has 1 power plant and 2 coolers, whereas the other 2 Guardians have 2 power plants and 1 cooler. So that's a switch. They both happen to have 1 shield generator. The other big difference is in the gunnery. This one, the MX, has 4 size 4 weapons, and then 2 size 2 12 rack, 2 missile racks of size 2. The other 2 have 2 size 5 weapons, with the QI having 4 2 missile rack of S3s, size 3s, and the Guardian will hold 2 racks of 4 size 2 missiles. There we go, 2 racks of 4. That's the way to say that. The QI also happens to have a quantum dampener, as it is meant to be an interdictor. So you have kind of your budget with your 2 size 5 guns. You have your kind of more hardcore with your 4 size 4, and then you have your interdictor with 2 size 5 and a quantum dampener and their various missiles. And again, prices run from $250 to $290, with the MX being $290. I don't know what it's going to be in game, but I suppose you could look at the Guardian and just up that by, 15% or so, and that's probably where it's going to fall in. I'm assuming those percentages are going to be pretty similar across the board there. So we've got a couple ways into this one. The first is to hop right into here. We're going to take a look at that second. We're going to come back here. There is a little elevator back here. And we'll go ahead and call that. At least I thought I called it. Let's hit the button manually there. And we'll get into the back here. Again, this is a heavy fighter. So this is going to compete with like your ions and that sort of stuff. We have our component bay here. And obviously more back here. We also happen to have an armor locker there, as well as a small arms locker right here, which is pretty nice. Looks like it can handle a couple long guns. And that's it, a couple long guns. Nothing wrong with that. Again, our components here. And then we happen to have... again, more components. I don't know why there's a door from here to here. I mean, I guess just the steps down. I guess it gives you more bulkheads. But again, there's not much in here. It says ventilation. It's kind of just a vestibule between the cockpit and your component storage. Seems to be kind of wasted space, if you ask me. I think you could fit a bed in here if you really wanted to. Move some components here. Put a bed on one side in there. This is our look out of the cockpit. We can, and if we look in, if we go, hey, what the heck? I can't actually see anything because there's armor in the way. Well, yes, that is the case. It is see-through armor. It is very cool. Let's go ahead and fire this puppy up. Now, we can turn that on and off. I'm going to get off the ground here a little bit, just because we can. I'm going to put in the landing pads, which will bring the guns down and into their normal. The wings pop out, the guns come out, and there we go. That is our normal kind of firing position. So that is our normal flight position. Do we have a special? Let me. Nope. No K position. So this is what that looks like. Now we do have a deploy. Again, this armor can be retracted. And we can see it goes away. And you can see we do have slightly better visibility in this realm. And then if we kick it down, we end up with kind of this extra little bit through there. Obviously, I said we have the 4 size 4 guns. Let's back up here. So that's what we got going there. It's a fun ship. I've been playing with it a little bit the last night. I took it out on the Save the Polaris mission. And of course there's me and like one other person actually doing it and 3 people just sitting in space watching and not doing anything. So it went as expected, but it was a very fun ship. It was fairly tanky as long as you remember to get the heck out when you need to. Does auto land work? No. Let's go ahead and put the landing gears down and I will bring this one down. And that is my first quick look. It is a fun ship. Excuse me. Yeah, very, very fun little ship. Highly recommend it. I don't know if it's my go-to yet. I have been looking for some sort of some sort of heavy fighter. I would really like a heavy fighter. I do have one more thing to show you here. Let us go. I don't want to exit seat. I would like to exit the ship. Will it exit the whole ship? No. There's a way to do that, I'm sure. Let me try this again. Let me get back in here. Because there are 2 ways in and out of this ship. And I showed you one. Coming in through here. Let's see if we can do the other one without me having to walk all the way out and edit. Editing is the bane of my video career here. So if we go F, let's see, do we have an exit ship button? Open exterior, flight ready, engine on, open exterior. Oh, that opens up all that too. Interesting. But just the center bit. Drops the elevator there. Huh. Okay, well, let me walk out real quick. And I will show you the other way in and out of this ship, which I think when you use it, gives you the option to leave the ship via it. Oh, no, I got hung up in there. Okay. Well, the seat tried to retract, but I wasn't out yet. I'm just going to hop down here. Boop. Run around to the front here. Again, the back is mostly wasted space for us, right? There's no reason for you to be back there, generally speaking. There's no bed. There's no, yeah, the elevator disappeared, it looks like. Here, we'll do it here. There we go. And then if we close... Oh, it closes it up for us. There we go. But then we can just retract the armor, but not open the exterior. And there you see. We've still got all our glass and stuff in place. Anyway, that's it. Mirai Guardian. Very cool heavy fighter. I haven't flown the standard Guardian or the QI, so I can't really give you a good comparison aside from the fact that this just has more smaller guns. What the final DPS works out to be... you'll have to get into one of the websites and play with it and see which one you prefer. But I had a good time flying this ship last night. Enjoyed it a lot. I'm probably going to take it out and run through the new combat missions, the gauntlet missions with it this evening and see how well it does as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time with some more Star Citizen. Cheers.